It's time for our interesting stories chat with Richard Southern. Now, hockey season is just around the corner, and you can accuse the Leafs of not, let's say, milking things for publicity, Richard?
All the Leaf fans, or many of them, were like, hey, what gives with this today, Erica, when the club unveiled what their new jerseys are going to look like this season. They're going to feature the word milk in the top left-hand corner. And that's because signing on for a sponsorship with the team this year is going to be the Dairy Farmers of Ontario. So they're looking to promote milk, and that's how they're going to do it. Financial terms weren't disclosed. Not all fans happy, though, Erica. One Leaf fan writing on Twitter, quote, "Is this a joke? Milk? Have you lost your mind?" Another person writes, quote, "This honestly looks like an April Fool's Day joke." While others, though, said they prefer milk over, like, bank sponsorships, which some other teams are sporting.
Right.
Thoughts, Erica?
I don't know. It is a little strange to see the word milk, just milk there. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if you weren't familiar with that logo, I think it would be a bit confusing. Oh, they could put whatever logo they want, though. I just want them to win one playoff round, Erica, which they haven't done in, like, how long? 2004
it's gonna happen.
That's all we want out of the Leafs.
Okay.
You calling it? Erica's calling it.
Sure, I'll call it.
We'll revisit this in May,
Okay.
Erica, see how good you are.
Okay, a video of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau singing in London is drawing some mixed reviews.
Everyone's got a hot take about this, Erica. It was shot Saturday night in London at the Corinthia Hotel, which is where the Canadian delegation was staying. The Prime Minister belting out Bohemian Rhapsody. Let's take a look. Now, the clip has resulted in some strong reaction online. The Prime Minister's detractors said it was a disgrace because he was there, after all, for the Queen's funeral. His supporters, though, said it showed a human side to Trudeau. We actually heard from some people who were at that lobby. They spoke to the Globe and Mail, Erica, and they said they were okay with it. It reminded them of like a Caribbean funeral. And that's what it kind of reminded me of, too, like an Irish wake. And I was just saying to you during our commercial break, at my funeral, I would want everyone to be having a good time like that. So personally, I don't really see what the outrage is, where the outrage is here.
Right, yeah, I
What
guess
about
it
you?
depends on which way you look at it. We're running out of time, so I'm just going to go quickly to this last one. Kanye West is never at a loss for words, as long as they're not on paper, apparently, Richard.
He's no bookworm, Kanye. He told the podcast over the weekend that he's never read a book in his entire life. He says, quote, "Reading is like eating Brussels sprouts for me." And his contempt for reading doesn't just stop at books, Erica. In the same interview, he expressed disdain for having to read long text messages, admitting to often just reading the first and last line.
I just like that line, reading is like Brussels sprouts. That's great.
I never used to like Brussels sprouts. Now I do. Maybe Kanye should give reading a try.
Just give it a shot, Kanye. Okay,
Yeah.
Thanks, Richard. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.